Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Ace here, back with another props video, another green day. We had a profitable day today. It wasn't as good as the last 3 days, but still profitable. So I'll never complain about profit, especially in the MLB. So yeah, pretty good day. We hit 3 non-juice props, so that was pretty good. I'll show you guys that in just a second. My boy Flizzy went crazy. We had Cattell hits, Gil out, Simeon hits. We had Robles under runs on the optimizer. Uh, Gilbert under walks was a lean. Bobby Witt Jr. HRR was a lean. Bobby Witt for a hit. So a ton of good props, a bunch of leans hit as well. So it was a really good day. Hit this with my boy Togi, the free square pair on better for Jose Quintana over 17.5 outs. Also hit this one in the optimizer, Contreras under 1.5 HRR, and then Robles under runs. Both sweat free, both finished with 0. So fire as hell. Vladdy, we had Vladdy hits, top play, 1 unit Vladdy hits, that cashed. Simeon hits as well. Lane Thomas, we had Lane Thomas hits, but he was a DNP, man. That sucked. Because he was gonna face Jordan Montgomery, and he allowed a ton of hits. I'm pretty sure he allowed 9 hits. So like, I'm so sure that Lane Thomas would have cashed his hits line, but it is what it is. He got traded right before the game, so unfortunate. Also, I'm running 2 discounts for the premium, so stay tuned to find out those discounts I'm about to tell you guys. And then yeah, so we hit 3 non-juice plays. We hit Guerrero to get 2+ bases. That cashed easy. He finished with 6. So that was easy. And then the other 2 non-juice plays were Pavetta over 6.5 strikeouts from -125. That cashed as well. And then Luis Gil over 15.5 outs for -130. That cashed as well. So 3 non-juice props hit. Just straights. You could parlay them, but I just like to do them as straights. And then hit this on chalkboard with their discount. They had Gil. I don't know if it was discounted or it was a payout boost. I think it was just discounted. So I already posted his 15.5 out, so I liked his 14.5. So I was like, yeah, let's do that with Simeon. That cash, and then we cashed this hits parlay, Simeon, Marte, and Guerrero. That cashed easy, and then the optimizer slip. So 6 green slips just today. Another profitable day. So loving the run. We've profited in 4 straight days, and 4 straight days of profit. So really good stretch we're going on. Really good run we're going on right now. Okay, here are the discounts. So usually, remember guys, usually the discount is $10 off your first month, so $15 for your first month. Here are the 2 discounts right now. The 2 membership discounts this week only. So if you join this week, get in the Discord. Link of the Discord will be in the description of this video. You can get your first month $15 off. So it's usually $25. But then I made it your first month $15. So you can get your first month for $10 only, bro. I don't even know how much that's, like, what, 30 cents a day, I'm pretty sure. If I know how to like do math, 33 cents a day. $10 for your first month. So you can either A, get $10 for your first month, join the Discord for $10 for your first month, or get 2 months of premium for $35. Because usually you can get your first month for $15, and then your second month is going to be $25, so that's $40. So you could either get just your first month $10, but then your second month would have to be $25, right? So you could do that, or you can just get 2 months off the rip for $35. So if you want to go ahead and get the 2 months, get locked in, not even have to worry about the next 2 months, you could do that. Or if you just want to get your first month for $10 only and just try out the Discord, and then if you like it, you can renew after if you want, you could do that as well. So 2 new membership discounts I'm doing this because we've been hitting like crazy the last 4 days. So I just want as many people to get in here so they can renew once they see how good it is. I just want you guys to get your foot in the door. Like I always tell you guys, get your foot in the door, just test it out, see how good it is. You're going to want to stay. So those are going to be the 2 new membership discounts. So if you guys want to take advantage of any of those 2, join the Discord. Link of the Discord will be in the description of this video. Go ahead, join, get verified, and then type in the general chat and be like, yo, Ace, I want to join, or just click my profile right here and DM me and we'll get you in. So very, very easy, very, very simple discounts. So go ahead, take advantage of that. Very good offers. Take advantage, take advantage, take advantage. Anyway, so I have a prop and then I have a DraftKings slip, because I basically took 2 DraftKings props that were super juiced, and then I put them together to make them like -112 odds. So it's basically like a non-juice if you just put them together. So let's get into those 2 props, or 1 prop and 1 slip. So one non-juice and one alt line. So the first alt line is going to be Edward Cabrera over 4.5 strikeouts. So this line's 5.5, but I'm taking the alt line 5+ strikeouts on sleeper. So we just need 5 strikeouts to hit this line. Remember that. We're taking over 4.5. So he's cashed this in 5 out of games this season if you exclude the game where he got injured against the Dodgers, and if you exclude the game where he just came back from that injury and had a limited, his first game back. So he's not going to be as good as he usually is. So I don't really like to take that into account personally. That's how I go about it. I don't really take, first game back from injury. They're going to be rusty, obviously. So just excluding those 2 games, he's cashed this line in 5 out of 7 games this season. Excluding the game where he got hurt and excluding his first game back from injury, he's back to a full workload now as well, because he just had 90 pitches in his last game against the Orioles. So he's back to, it seems like he's back to a full workload, 90+ pitches. So good to hear that he's back to his full workload. He's facing the Rays, who have struck out at the 10th highest rate in the last 2 weeks. So they're striking out at a 24% rate against right-handed pitchers, the 10th highest rate in the last 2 weeks. So they've been striking out a lot recently, but this might be an even higher strikeout percentage than that, because they've just traded Ahmed Rosario, who was only striking out at he's not popping up anymore, but I believe it was 16% against right-handed pitchers. And then they also traded Isaac Paredes, who was striking out at about like 20%-ish rate to right-handed pitchers. So they're getting rid of 2 guys who were low strikeout rate guys, and they just brought in Christopher Morel, who is striking out at a 25.2% rate to right-handed pitchers. And then they're probably going to play DeLuca, who's striking out at a 25% rate as well. So not only have they been striking out a ton recently, 10th most in the last 2 weeks, but they're also getting rid of 2. They also traded 2 low strikeout guys in their lineup, and they're going to be starting 2 high strikeout guys in their lineup. So it should be even better than that 24% in the last 2 weeks. So that's a pretty important stat that some people might miss out on, that they traded Paredes and Rosario. So that's pretty important to me. Their expected lineup has 7 of their 9 batters with a 24% strikeout rate or higher. So that's 7 guys that can easily strike out once, maybe even twice. So that's very important. Edward Cabrera is in for a good matchup here. Cabrera also has 5 pitches in his pitch arsenal. He has the changeup, curveball, fastball, slider, sinker. So 5 pitches in his arsenal. All 5 of those pitches have a put away percentage of 20% or higher. So he's been getting strikeouts on literally all 5 of his pitches consistently at a 20% put away rate or higher. So that's very good to hear, because some pitchers, it's kind of difficult to get strikeouts when, let's say, a guy his highest strikeout pitch is going to be a sinker, and then he's facing a lineup that's just does not strike out to sinkers, and then that's his main put away pitch. That's going to be difficult to get strikeouts, because it's kind of one dimensional. But Cabrera, he's multi-dimensional. He has 5 pitches that all have 20% put away rate or higher, so it's very good to hear. But his main one is his changeup, which has a 28% put away rate or higher, and 6 of the 9 expected batters in the Rays lineup have a 23.5% strikeout rate or higher against the changeup. So very good matchup against the changeup. And if the changeup doesn't work, then he has 4 more pitches to complement his pitch arsenal. So liking this prop for half a unit. Cabrera 5+ strikeouts on sleeper. Sleeper is the best odds for this, the best payout for it. But let's get into the DraftKings parlay that I was talking about. So the first prop in the DraftKings parlay is going to be Justin Steele over 17.5 outs. So if you go ahead and check Justin Steele's prop really quickly, Justin Steele over 17.5 outs. He's cashed this line in 6 straight road games. So he's one of the interesting pitchers where he's actually way better on the road compared to at home. His walk rate and his batting average allowed significantly decreases on the road compared to at home. His batting average allowed on the road is 201, only allowing a 201 average on the road compared to 236 at home. So his batting average allowed is lower on the road. Also, his walk rate is significantly lower on the road. His walk rate is 3.7% on the road compared to 7.8% at home. So it's literally more than half. It decreases more than 50% on the road so far this season. So that's very good to hear that this is a road game for him where he's been way better in the walk and batting average allowed department. That's very good for outs, obviously. He's also minus 155 under 1.5 walks. So he's minus 155 to go under 1.5 walks. So he's only projected to have 1 or fewer walks. And he's cashed this line in 7 straight games when he has 1 or less walks. So very good hit rate this season when he does only have 1 or less walks, and that is what he's projected to do. So that's very good to hear. Also, the Cubs, they just used 3 relievers yesterday. They only have 2 relievers in their bullpen that have not thrown a pitch in the last 2 days. So the Cubs, they're going to want Steele to be going deep into this game to get their relievers some rest, and this is a perfect matchup for him to do it in, because I haven't told you guys the matchup. He's facing the Cincinnati Reds, who have the 3rd lowest on-base percentage against left-handed pitchers in July. If you go ahead and see right here, they have the 3rd lowest on-base percentage against left-handed pitchers in July. So very good matchup for him. Elite matchup, actually. 3rd lowest on-base percentage. That's really good, because with outs, you just don't want to get people on base. You want to get quick outs, obviously. And getting people on base, walking people, allowing hits, that just raises your pitch count. So 3rd best matchup in the league right now for left-handed pitchers. Perfect matchup for him to go deep in this game. And like I said, their bullpen is pretty depleted, so they would like him to go 6+ innings in this. Also, out of the expected Reds lineup, only 2 batters have a batting average of 250 or higher against left-handed pitchers. It's Jonathan India batting a 305 and Fairchild batting a 305. All the other expected Reds to be in the lineup are batting lower than 250 against left-handed pitchers. So that's batting average he shouldn't allow a ton of hits, basically, because that's a really good matchup for him. So that's going to be the first prop in the parlay, and then the second prop in the parlay is going to be a super juice prop, but altogether it makes it non-juice, which we love to see. Going to be the GOAT, the best hitter in the league right now. Mr. MVP probably is going to be Bobby Witt Jr. Only 1 hit. Only 1 hit for the GOAT. So he has a 9-game hit streak right now against right-handed pitchers. He's batting .600 in 2 games against Jonathan Cannon this season. As you can see, he's faced him in 2 games this season, and he's cashed in both games. The most recent game was just 10 days ago against him, and he went 2 for 3 against him with a double and a single. So he cashed that easy against him just 10 days ago. So yeah, very good matchup for him. He's also, Cannon is allowing a 256 batting average against right-handed batters in general this season, and then Witt is batting a combined 396 against Cannon's 3 favorite pitches. So amazing matchup for Bobby Witt Jr. He's been killing this prop. He's been getting 2 hits. He's been getting 3 hits in some games. I'm just adding this and I'm just doing 1 hit just to make it super safe. Just to make it -114. So the slip is -114 odds if you go ahead and combine these 2 together on DraftKings. That's very good odds for those 2. So those are the 2, 1 prop and 1 slip for the YouTube video. It's going to be what was it again? Cabrera 5+ strikeouts, and then this DraftKings parlay. I believe we swept the YouTube video yesterday as well. We had Simeon hits that cashed. We had Ketel Marte hits that cashed, and then Lane Thomas DNP'd. I believe that's like 3 or 4. I believe that's like 3 or 4 YouTube sweeps in a row. So we have been going crazy 4 days in a row of great profits. Take advantage. Join the Discord. These are the 2 new membership discounts that you guys can get. You can pause the video and see for yourself. Join the Discord. Link of the Discord will be in the description of this video. You guys already know the drill. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Good luck if you are tailing. Peace.